Welcome back everybody here to Chart Hills for the final day of the first major of the year on the Clutch Pro Tour, and we've got 3 groups left to go out, the 2 o'clock, 2:10, 2:20. This is where really the hard work starts to begin here, doesn't it? A little bit later this evening we will have a player who will walk away with a cheque for £8,000. Yes, that is the first prize, £8,000. There's a total of £30,000 that is going to be won here today. Pretty exciting stuff. We're back at the first, as you can see, and on the tee we will have Stuart Grehan, OJ Farrell and Harry Ellis. Let's just pop the live leaderboard up onto the screen so you can see how things are currently looking at that sharp end. Stuart Grehan 3 under par, OJ Farrell 3 under par, Harry Ellis 2 under par. The leaders at 5, as you can see, so it could be any one of these. They've got a real chance, haven't they, of getting this done. So that's how things look at the top. Let's just pop the leaderboard down. I'm going to have a quick word with OJ Farrell very quickly. Just going to go through the start procedure, actually, the rules. So let's listen in.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll give you Harry's card.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Right, so I'll give you Stuart's card. OJ's card.
Perfect, yeah, how's it going? Stuart.
OJ, nice to meet you.
Before we get going, gents, everything's the same as yesterday with one major change, and that is there's no preferred lies on the course today. Okay? No preferred lies, alright?
Yeah, perfect.
It'll be Stuart, then OJ, and then Harry. Alright, guys?
Fantastic. OJ, just before you run away, it's been a successful year already for you.
Yeah.
In contention today, feeling good?
Yeah, very good. It's going to be a tough day, and just patient and give us a chance to win.
Do you like playing in the wind?
You know, you get used to it after a while.
You do over here, don't you?
Yeah, you do, yeah, absolutely.
It's the wind is going to pick up, the breeze is going to pick up. Where's the big opportunities though here today?
Take them when they come. You know, we'll just be patient. You know, you can. The par 5's a scoreable, but it doesn't mean that that's necessarily where you're going to pick the shots up today. So I think it's just be patient, stick to my targets, and then when we get a chance, we'll take it.
You're very level-headed. If it was me, I'd be thinking, I'm just going to go for it, but I'd make mistakes doing that. For you, no risks, just play it easy.
Just stick to my game plan. If I do that, I should give myself a good chance. So.
And don't give your dad a heart attack.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Best of luck today. Of course, OJ Farrell, serial winner. There is Dad on the bag as well. We spoke to, talking of dads, we spoke to Jacob Hassan's dad a little bit earlier as well. Jacob Hassan is a major winner on the Clutch Pro Tour last, was it? Oh no, it was 2020. Picked up a cheque for £10,000. I caught up with his dad a little bit earlier at the range, and yeah, bless him, he was feeling a little bit nervous. Here's what he had to say.
Hey,
how you doing? It's good to see you.
Andrew,
yeah.
mate. Andrew.
How's he feeling? All right?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Yeah. How are you feeling? You look very brown, in a way.
Yesterday. That's why I come for this.
What's it like watching your boy go around? Do you get nervous? You probably get more nervous than him,
yeah,
don't you?
absolutely, all the time.
Yeah. It's always great to see you. Best of luck with him. We'll probably catch up with him as well. That There you go. So yeah, real family affair. So OJ Farrell we just spoken to as well. His dad on the bag, had a little catch up with him as well. But OJ Farrell, a serial winner. He knows what he's doing, doesn't he? This group is your third from final, 2 o'clock tee time. Stuart Grehan, OJ Farrell, Harry Ellis. Could it be one of these young men walking away with a cheque for £8,000, and of course all of the goodies that come with it? The Order of Merit on the Clutch Pro Tour is absolutely stacked this year. We've got a graphic we can show you of what's up for grabs on the Order of Merit in 2022 for the Clutch Pro Tour. It is life-changing for these players, each and every one. Of course, trying to make it really to the DP World Tour, the PGA Tour. They're trying to make it to the majors. They're trying to win the lot, and this is the place really to come and get your foot on that ladder. If you can win on here, you know you can make it on the Challenge Tour, on the DP World Tour. So there you go, that's what's up for grabs. There's equipment contracts, there's management contracts, all sorts, Challenge Tour starts, you name it, it's all there on the Clutch Pro Tour in 2022. Let's take that down because we are moments away from the third from final group teeing off. The 2 o'clock tee time, Stuart Grehan at 3 under par, OJ Farrell also at 3 under par, Harry Ellis at 2 under par. The leaders go out in 20 minutes. They are 5 under par, so everybody well in contention. The weather, though, is taking a turn for the worst. We might even see some rain this afternoon. The wind has picked up. The sun has just decided that it doesn't want to appear today at all. we haven't seen it once. In fact, when we left our house this morning in Berkshire, there was rain. We're here in Kent, in the heart of Kent right now, in the deepest depths of the countryside at Chart Hills Golf Club. We've played it. Comment below. We want to hear from you. This is your show. Remember, head over to Live Sport Now on YouTube. There's a link in the body of this broadcast, and if you do comment, we can show your comment on screen. So we can actually put your comment on screen. So do show your support for these players. Who are you looking out for today? Who do you want us to go talk to as well? Remember, this is your show. We just caught up with OJ Farrell. We spoke to lots of players today. We caught up with Curtis Snipes a little bit earlier. We caught up with Adam Batty as well a little bit earlier too. We're going to hear from Adam later, not just yet, but we'll hear from him after this group have teed off. He's currently out on the course. He's teed off. We heard from Tom Hayward, the Clutch Pro Tour Tournament Director, a little bit earlier too. We walk the course with the players. We talk to them. We get you closer to the action than anybody else can. We're not in a studio. You just saw me there chatting to OJ. Leon, our cameraman right now, is literally a few feet away from the players to get you the best possible look at what life is like on the Clutch Pro Tour and what life is like for a pro golfer who's not mixing it on the DP World Tour just yet, and what it's like to get to that stepping stone and what you have to go through to get to that level. We all see the riches, don't we, of the PGA Tour and the DP World Tour, and it's great if you're in the top 50 in the world, it's great if you're in the top 100 in the world, but how do you get there? This is how you get there. Remember these names, OJ Farrell especially. He's a name you won't want to forget.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of the Clutch Challenge series here at Chart Hills Golf Club. This is at 2 o'clock, and first on the tee, Stuart Grehan. Next on the tee, OJ Farrell. And completing the group, Harry Ellis.
Yeah, good shot by OJ. Yeah, good cracker. Enjoy, won't you? We is he going again? No, he's not. No. No, enjoy it. But there you go. That's the third from final group now out on the course here at Chart Hills to play their final round. Stuart Green at 3 under par, OJ Farrell 3 under, Harry Ellis also at 2 under. Now I just want to have a quick word with this man over here, Neil, because in all my years of broadcasting golf, Neil, I've never met a man who keeps such a tight look at the clock. It's incredible, isn't it? All these players, and we are literally to the second on time. You know what you're doing, don't you?
I'll try. I try hard. Yeah, it's quite difficult at times with this opening hole because it is tricky, and without Richard down there doing the spotting, it would take a bit longer.
Weather's getting a bit worse. I ask this question to everybody. 5 under at the minute for the leaders. What's going to get the job done today?
I think possibly maybe 6 or 7. I don't think there'll be a lot in it.
I don't think so either. I think it's going to be tight. Thank you very much. I know you've got a lot to crack on with as well. Here come the guys now. We'll just let them go through all of their formalities, as you can see. So the penultimate group here: Sam Broadhurst, Jamie Dick, and Michael Bullin. Michael Bullin 3 under, and Sam and Jamie both at 4.
Thank you. You're very welcome.
I don't want to carry it. See anything?
Oh, carry it over there for you, mate. I'll put your name on it.
Thank you.
Just leave it on the chair.
Why not?
Oh, hi. Use your man want a pink sheet as well?
No, it'll be alright, just the one's fine. Cheers.
Right, gents. Everything is the same as yesterday, with one major change, and that is there are no preferred lies on the course today. Okay, no preferred lies. Order of play will be Sam, Jamie, and then Michael.
Sam, just before you run off very quickly, final round, of course, you're well in contention. Do you have a particular game plan in mind, or is it just see how it goes through the opening few holes and go from there?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tougher today with obviously the wind and that.
Yeah.
It's really the same as yesterday, just try and keep the ball in play, and then you can pick up a couple here and there maybe.
Well, you're a bit taller than me. I'm so short, I don't even feel the wind. But I imagine for you it's a bit different. But,
yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to be a grind out there today, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the easiest of tracks anyway. You've got to hit the ball well, position it well off the tee, and then hopefully when you get the chances with a wedge in your hand, you know, you stick it close and maybe hold a couple of putts really.
So a few people go drive, a few people go fairway wood here. What are you going for?
It's driver in it really.
Good lad.
So,
Good. Well, it is for people like me, but you're a bit better than me. So cheers, Sam. Best of luck. There we go. That was Sam Broadhurst. So he's only 1 off the lead, 4 under par. Jamie Dick also 4. Michael Bullin at 3 under par as well. We will be getting things underway very shortly. Before we do that, Adam Batty's out on the course. We went up to the range a little bit earlier. We had a good chat with him about his chances. He's in contention. He's at 4 off the lead. So let's hear from Adam Batty a little bit earlier. Beautiful stuff. It sounds so good, Adam.
Good stuff, mate.
Sounds so good, so good. How are you feeling today? What time are you out?
1:10.
Okay.
Had a relatively solid day yesterday, so 1 under, so I believe that's
4 off the lead.
4 off
you're
the
in
lead.
Contention. Wind's picking up quite a bit though. Are you
Yeah.
bothered by that?
No, I think it kind of brings the best guys to the top, doesn't it?
what I
You
like
know,
of it.
control the golf ball. There's a few places out there where it gets a little tough off the tee, so
Yeah.
I think just keeping an eye on it and picking up shots where you can and just being patient in the harder parts of the golf course. But looking forward to it out there.
Fantastic. Great. Thanks for that, Adam.
No,
Really
you're
appreciate
welcome.
it. Best
Cheers,
of luck
mate.
today. So that was Adam Batty a little bit earlier. And here we are with the penultimate group about to go out. Sam Broadhurst, Jamie Dick and Michael Bullin. Sam and Jamie both at 4 under par, Michael Bullin at 3 under par. Sam Broadhurst there, I'm going driver, and true to his word, he's got it out. He's going to go for this. I still haven't seen Nicholas Poppleton yet. He's in the final group. They go out at 20 past 2. In fact, there he is. I can just see him running along now. all three players in the final group are 5 under par. You're going to see them tee off very, very shortly.
Funny thing is, we were at St Melian, right? And there was a church clock. A church
yeah.
there, which chimed on the hour, and literally, I knew it was coming, and I got it timed, and I thought, okay, well, it's the 10 o'clock group. And I said, and I just paused, and it started to chime, and I went, what can I say? Took me 3 days to practice that one.
That was Neil there telling his story. They were at St Melian last week, and the clock tower there, and he nailed it absolutely perfect, spot on for time. He is. Here is Sam Broadhurst on the tee, of course. I think he's got driver in hand, so we're just going to have to wait a little bit longer just whilst we wait for the next group to get through. In fact, they're just walking on now, so I think we're about to get ourselves underway here, the 10 past 2 group. Here we go.
And welcome to day 2 of the Black Challenge Series event here at Chart Hills. This is the 10 past 2 game, and first on the tee, Sam Broadhurst.
It's gone right.
Next on the tee, Jamie Dick.
One's right too.
Got it. And completing the group, Mike Bullen.
Here is Mike Bullen. Straight. Is it too long? It's just trickled onto the hill into the rough. There we go. So there we go. That is your penultimate group now out on the course. Now we will wait for Nicholas Popperton, Alfie Plant, and Matthew Court as well. Oh, Popperton's coming around. I'm going to go have a word with Nicholas. 5 under par, all of the leading group. Let's go have a chat with Nicholas. We've been following his career quite closely over the last few years. A serial player on the 2020 Pro Tour. He played pretty much in everything, hasn't he? So let's go have a chat with him. Here he comes, all in grey, white hat. How you doing, mate?
I didn't realise you could come down as far south.
I live down south.
Oh, God.
I live down. I didn't realise you come down far,
No,
far south.
my Mazda got a bit panicky when I got to Birmingham. I thought it was going to jack it on me.
The perils of
Roll
being a
it down
golfer,
south, kind
isn't
of,
it?
anyways.
It's been a pretty good day yesterday. Talk us through it.
Yeah, it was good. It's solid. Just played nicely. Really didn't hit the blind shots close. Really drove it well. Not really much to say about it. It was pretty boring, to be fair. It wasn't very interesting, to be honest. You wouldn't have wanted to watch it. It was just pretty boring.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, the most boring 5 under par ever then.
Yeah, I just hit a couple of iron shots close and that was it really. I mean, like, you've got 2 round here, you've got to drive it well because the rough's up and the fairways are quite sort of like across you a little bit. But I was lucky, I was out early so the greens were great, you know, we didn't have a breath of wind. I mean, for sort of holes like this with downwind now, they're probably a little tad easier off the tee and, you know, you get a bit more out of it. But I mean, it was flat calm in the morning, so you couldn't really have had it any easier. The greens were great.
Do you think the conditions are going to get harder as the day progresses? You're okay with that? You don't really have a choice.
You ain't got a choice. Can you stop it? Well, no, it'll be fine. It just is what it is, isn't it? You just have to roll with the punches a little bit as well, and just hang tough a bit. You know, as soon as golf courses like this blow quite hard, sometimes the easy holes don't become easier in a way, and the hard ones become a lot harder. Sometimes you have to get less off the tee to take a couple of bunkers out of play, which you were going to do anyway, and then the ones that were into the wind where you can open your shoulders, you just can't because they're suddenly 50, 60 yards longer. So you just have to sort of roll with the punches and see what the golfing gods give you, and hopefully they give you a couple of breaks, but sometimes they bite you in the arse, don't they? So
they certainly do. Best of luck, mate.
Cheers,
Good
mate.
luck this
Take care.
afternoon. We'll no doubt catch up a little bit later too. I wanted to catch up with Matt Court as well. Matt Court literally plays in every tournament, I think, that goes. Matt, how you doing? It's good to see you again, mate.
You're right.
I was just wondering if there's a tournament you don't play in. This is playing everything.
Not really. I don't know. This is my first clutch this year.
Yeah. I saw you last year actually at the BMW PGA. I was going to say hello, but you looked deep in concentration, so I didn't bother.
Yeah, I've played a couple of those in the past. Yeah, it's good. But this is a good, it's a good track, proper course out there.
It's not unusual though for you to be in the final group, so a bit of experience coming into play.
Maybe, yeah. Well, there's some good players. Well, lots of good players on this tour, so
there is.
It's going to play. I mean, it was flat calm yesterday. The wind's pretty gusty, so it's going to play tricky, I think.
I think so. Thanks for talking to us.
All right.
I think Neil might want you in a minute as well, so I'll let you go do that. They're going to go through the formalities. Yeah, wind is certainly one of the stories here today, isn't it? We'll just let the players shake hands and make all the formalities as they usually do. It's always nice to see, isn't it? Nicholas Popperton, Alfie Plant and Matthew Court. Final group here, all at 5 under par. Is our winner this afternoon going to come from this group? Is it going to be one of the 3 gentlemen you're looking at right now? Yeah, they've all got credentials, although they could certainly do it. How are they going to handle the wind? That's the big one. How are they going to handle going into those roughs? If they do, we've seen some pretty vicious bunkers here at Chart Hills as well. There's a very mean one at the front of 9, which we saw a player unfortunately have to play out backwards. Cost them pretty much any chance of getting into that sort of top 26, really. A few bit of laughter going. This is what we like to see as well. Nicholas Popperton, he's so cool and calm and relaxed. He shot 5 under par yesterday and he said it was boring. Unbelievable, wasn't it? If I shot 5 under par, you would never ever hear the end of it. And it would be anything but boring. Now, after this broadcast, when we come back, we are going to be live. We're at 17th. It's like an island, almost like an island green, a bit Sawgrass-esque, to see if we can catch our first ever live hole-in-one. We've never ever caught one live. Could today be the day it happens? So we've got just a few moments to go and we'll be underway. A good look behind the scenes in the previous broadcast. We're up at the driving range having a chat with the players. We got to listen to some of the drives. Oh my God, they were absolutely sensational. Do go back and listen to it. Do check out Clutch Pro Tour on Instagram as well. We're posting a lot of video content on there from today. You can listen back to the interviews that we've been collecting throughout the day as well. But there's still a lot of golf to bring you to. We've still got at least 2 more broadcasts to bring you. If we have a tie at the top at the end of the day, we will go to a playoff. It has to be one for the order of merit. £8,000 to the winner. A total prize pot of £30,000. It's going to be dished out today. It is going to be dished out today. These 3 gentlemen in front of you, Matt Court, Alfie Plant and Nicholas Popperton, all tied for the lead at 5 under par. They're about to get the final rounds underway. We are on the course here, live sport now. That's us. Check us out on YouTube. There's a link in the body of this broadcast. Give it a click. Make sure you hit subscribe as well, and you can watch live golf for free in 2022. You can watch Clutch Pro Tour, you can watch England Golf, you can watch Euro Pro, I'm delighted to say. You can watch Faldo Series, you can watch it all live and exclusive with us. And if you comment on our YouTube channel, if you're watching this and you want to show a message of support, you want to get a message of support out there, comment. We can put it on the screen for all to see as well. So if you are following somebody in particular, or you just want to tell us your thoughts, we want to hear from you. We can put it on the screen too. So do get over to Live Sport Now on YouTube and get commenting. This is your show. It's all about you. Good chat going on.
We've been doing the motor racing, I see.
Yeah, we were at Cadwell on at the weekend. So yeah, I had a day off, I suppose, yesterday. Straight here, and then we're doing the Cairns Cup. You heard of that? It's Europe against USA. It's disability golf. Starts tomorrow at the Shire.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're there for that. Yeah. Keeping busy.
Good.
Yeah. Where else are you playing this year, Matt? European Tour in it? Or?
No, we had a quality. That's because I'm a PGA pro. We had the playoffs, PGA playoffs at school, and that was in Ireland about 2 weeks ago. And that's how you get a few starts. I finished 7th, so I won't like Wentworth and stuff.
Right.
That's not really going to happen, I don't think, this year. So.
Not had your LIV invite, have you?
Well, unless I kind of give the 6 that beat me COVID,
Oh, yeah.
then I might have a chance. But no.
Yeah.
I'll play a few of these, and
Yeah.
especially the better courses. I like, it's
Yeah. Play the majors, eh?
yeah, the majors maybe.
Yeah. Good man. Good group today. Enjoy it, won't you? So players almost skinned themselves ready to go. Of course, it's 2:20 tea time. It's now 2:20. We know Neil likes to keep a tight schedule. However, the group ahead looking like they're just about to play their second shots here at the first at Chart Hill. So we will probably have a few minutes left over just yet. Later in the day, we're going to follow the leading groups home from 17 as well. So you will see plenty of action. We'll see the winning shot as well. You'll hear from the winner. Of course, as we said before, if there's a tie at the top and it goes to playoff, we'll bring that playoff for you as well. We have to have an outright winner because of the Clutch Pro Tour Order of Merit. It's a Challenge Series. It's the first Challenge Series event of the year, the first major of the year. Big incentives up for grabs on the Clutch Pro Tour. It's a career-defining tour. It's a huge season for these players. Win the Order of Merit, you kind of make your season, don't you, really? Move on. Gives you options. And here we go, Nicholas Poppleton on the tee. Driver in hand. Wind really pushed it right.
Next on the tee, Alfie Plant. And completing the group, Matt Court.
Popperton's going to play a provisional, we think. Yep. So, in goes Popperton to play a provisional. And there you go, he's found it. So he's got the signal, so it doesn't need to play the provisional. And there we go. As if by magic, the leading groups are now all out on the course. So let's just pop that live leaderboard up onto the screen so you can see how things are currently panning out. It's very tight indeed here at Chart Hills. Now the tournament is really starting to heat up. Leading groups out on the course. We're going to follow them home a little bit later as well. You will see the winning putt. Who is it going to be? Comment below, tell us who you think is going to win and tell us what you think that winning score is going to be. Remember, we can see the comments. We will read them out. We can show them on the screen if you comment on our YouTube channel at Live Sport Now. If you want to find out more about the Clutch Pro Tour as well, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. Do give it a click. Head over to the website, find out all the information you want to know. Right. We are going to go for a break now. When we come back, we're going to be doing our favourite feature. We're going to go do a spot of hole-in-one hunting. We have never ever caught a hole-in-one live on camera. Will it be this afternoon? We could be about to witness history. We'll see you soon.